Hello and welcome back to Disco Elysium. Let's see. I kinda didn't play yesterday, but if I remember correctly, we're supposed to talk to these guys now. Because we have new information.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
He does not look particularly happy to see you. Me and Evrat talked. He promised you'd cooperate.
Oh, so you went and talked to my mommy, and now she's making me play with you. Is that it, lawman?
And what's gonna happen if we don't? You're gonna go and tell on us?
Very mature guys. Evrat sent word, right?
Yeah, I heard him. Now fuck do you think I'm doing here? You'd have your ass handed to you if it wasn't for the boss man's word.
Yeah.
Let me state this very clearly, Capo. Hello, officer. I'm Titus Hardy, and these are my boys. Hardy boys. How may we assist you?
This motherfucker talks like an orc war boss.
But having Everard back you up like that did seem to have some effect.
Well, that doesn't much help me, actually. Let me, because this shit gives me -2 authority. Let's put on some different glasses. Glasses. That's about as good as it gets.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still
What
here.
are you saying about Monica's titties? Yeah, that doesn't really make a difference. Are there consequences for fucking this up? How are we looking on already checks failed? This is a white check, right?
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
Establish authority. Yes. Authority. Feverish thoughts race through your mind.
That's it? That's all I got?
Did you already try the gun thing? I hear the gun thing is excellent and has great results. You're probably right. The others are only there for filler, to make the gun thing pop.
Yeah, I kind low-key figured. Kim, I need your gun.
Why?
This is not what he thinks it is. This is a great idea. I'm afraid it's not what you think it is either.
What? Who? Me? What is it?
Yes, you. Stop talking out loud. You sound like you're unraveling.
Everybody calm down. This is only a demonstration. Kim, the gun, please.
What in the name of fuck are you doing?
But I don't want to give you my gun, not after the last time.
The fuck is happening, Titus? What are they whispering about?
Easy, Shanks. I want to see where this is going.
I know what I'm doing. It's not my first day on the police job.
This job?
The incel is then.
It's loaded.
Good. Now put it in your mouth.
Bruh. This is the dumbest shit. What the fuck is happening? Sure.
What are you doing?
Short cold barrel touches your lips. It tastes like iron in hell.
Genuine panic flies across the lieutenant's face.
Fellas, you getting any of this?
I'm gonna kill myself now, you fucking whore. Pull the trigger. There is no way that is a real option. Pull the trigger? What the fuck do we do? No, we've come too far. Finger on the trigger. I'm not fucking this case up, you will respect me.
Solve the case. Look at me. Don't worry. This demonstration is not helping at all.
Yeah. Cause I sorta wanna see that shit.
You won't, man. His fucking balls ain't big enough.
I am so curious. I am deathly curious, one might say. Oh, I want to press it. What's the worst thing that can happen? Game over, I guess. Does this game have game overs? I'm gonna fucking kill myself now, you fucking whore.
Deranged cop killed. Deranged law official, reportedly from the 41st precinct, shot himself in the head last night in the middle of a crowded cafeteria in downtown Martinez. The exact details of the incident have not been revealed, but first-hand witnesses claim that the officer was making a point. Can't say I'm surprised. Lawrence Gart, manager of the Whirling in Rags cafeteria, where the incident took place, commented he was extremely unstable and had threatened to kill himself before.
I guess I'm dead. They removed the continue option. The motherfucker. Maybe we don't. Maybe we just don't talk to them. I don't know how the fuck I'm supposed to make that check happen. Fucking kablam. Fucking. Dude, this game is funny. Okay, what the fuck do we do? Can I wash up? If I go to my room, is Kim gonna leave? No. Not yet, at least. There's something here. Ooh. Used to be a tape in this case, but it was destroyed in unfitted range. Something about the Etenier single small church in Saint-Saëns must have rubbed someone the wrong way. The label says the song was recorded in 43.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. It's barely covered in steam anymore.
I guess I can't wash up quite yet. Do we have another attempt? It's gonna be double sixes or nothing. Oh, I can interact with this window.
Behind the dockworkers, a ceiling height window. The hawthorn branches scrape the glass like bony fingers. The men are talking, but you swear you hear those black limbs tap on the window as the wind blows outside.
What do you mean it's not time yet? Mysterious door seen. Squint?
There's a little slide panel up there to let some air in. No need to open it in spring. It's still too cold outside. You're not so sure about that. Somehow you just know there's something out there behind the glass.
There's something out there.
Yeah, your mother.
It's not a very good mother joke, but the room still laughs. Something about those mother jokes just works.
It's not time yet. Don't know what that means. Is there any harm in trying? I don't know what there is and isn't harm in, because I just fucking killed myself.
Again, you find yourself looking at that big old nothing. Just black tangles like the hair of a motionless. The wind in the yard doesn't reach the hawthorn, nor does the light come in from this window.
Sure. Do we have another go?
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
What can happen?
Establish authority. Yes. Authority. Feverish thought.
I'm the only thing we'll try this instead. I'm the only thing keeping this town from going to hell, and you're not helping.
And what exactly is it you've been doing that's so goddamn special? Shitting yourself in front of us. Going around, harassing kids on the street. Kids who've done nothing wrong.
Talking about fucking Kuno? That piece of shit has done plenty
All the
wrong.
while talking racist shit. Don't think we aren't watching, fascia. People here trust us. We're getting complaints.
Have I? I don't remember saying anything racist.
Fascia. That's short for fascist.
I haven't said anything racist.
Of course you have. You've been calling people Kip left and right, inciting race violence in my town.
Callie said they've been trying to set up a race rally, whatever the fuck that means. Trying to get the Kips out of Revachol before the economy goes to shit.
That's a lie. There is no race rally.
Sure there is. Callie said they're bulk purchasing confetti, ribbons too, and loudspeakers, and fireworks. Callie works at the carnival shop, you see.
Get the fuck out of here, you racist carny. There'll be no race rally in my town.
What happened? We got absolutely wiped. Let's go before it gets worse.
What's going on? Are you racist now? Is the rally real? Please don't set up any rally. It'll make you look awful.
I kind of want to... There's like different versions... I should stand by my choices. How the fuck am I gonna get my authority high enough? I kind of want to... There's so many ways that... You know what? Being called a racist is better than fucking killing myself, I guess. Yeah, I suppose. I don't know. Dude, this video game. This is what I studied law for, you fucking telling me? It's almost time for the meeting with the guy in his room, in his Roma. Roma doesn't... Sorry. There's some funky stuff going on with the way they model those trees. Look at how it like bends. It's crazy. Roma doesn't mean room, it means house. Can I go in here? Is this a real door? Yeah. It is a real door. I still don't know where the I don't remember where the fucking knickknacks stand is. I don't know where that is. Contain map wall. That's for becoming advanced racist. I don't want to do that one, actually. Warded door. Pain threshold. I don't think I need to do that. Electronic doorbell. Volition. Oh wait. Is it the one with the that's fucking ways off.
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here.
Conceptualization for that one. How? What? 5. Okay. Kind of just want to pass some time. Hey Cindy, what's up?
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural?
So you won't talk about the murder, but maybe you can tell us something about the murder victim's missing armor?
What do I care about some fucking tin eggshells?
Isn't armor art for the body?
Ugh, alright. Sad piggy. I'll give you this one. I saw a little girl in the fishing village running around with military grade handwear. Looked cute as hell.
I can imagine.
If you haven't been there, the village is a shithole down the coast from the main plaza. Have a good time.
Got it.
Piggy, I have no idea why I just told you that. You look like a shaggy dog left in the rain for too long. I have a weakness for animals.
Damn. Is that bed in the coal room yours?
Ooh. Not only have you found my address, you've discovered my biggest secret. I'm a coal miner.
Really? You're a miner? Let's be dumb.
Yes. I keep hoping a shaft will collapse on me, but somehow it never happens.
Don't you have a real home?
Does anyone in a city like this?
Fair, I suppose. It's not the nicest place, but I guess it'll have to do.
It doesn't have to do anything at all. Nothing does. Like me. Right now, I'm doing nothing at all.
Cool, I have other questions. Actually, I don't. Fishing village, that's gotta be the one on the other side that we'll be able to access tomorrow, hopefully. Who can we talk to? Is this lady still here? No. Looks empty to me. Do you have anything new to say?
Give me a moment.
Who are you?
I'm no one. Just an old woman who cleans these hallways.
Do you live here?
If you can call it living. I have a little room upstairs right next to the coal room. It's barely bigger than a closet. But I don't complain, no. I have my bed and my aching bones to keep me company. And that's all I need from this world.
And all she gets, too. The coastal wind beats down hard on the cold room door outside. Splashes of waves make the balcony slippery. She hasn't spoken to anyone for a while. Even her sentences feel rusty.
Thanks, I'm off. Could I interact with this? Oh, shit. Look at that. Ooh. I do not know if I want to keep that on my person. If there's any game that might, like, just force you to drink alcohol, it might just be this one, you know? So I have a plan. I'm gonna go to the pawn shop and hopefully he will buy it off me. I hope that works. I'm kind of aimlessly running and waiting for it to be... I need to do things for time to pass. So I'm kind of aimlessly running around a little bit right now. But, no, fucking goddamn it. Oh, there he is.
Hello, hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything. Sure, let me have a look. Anything else you're thinking of selling?
Ah shit, I can't. Ah, goddammit. I can sell a postcard. Or 3. Close. Oh! Oh, ooh. I have a fascinating photo of a corpse here.
Oh, no. I don't like those kinds of objects. No sale.
Do you know what the tattoos mean?
Photic path, counter radiance network, anti-magnetism. It's darkness. That's all I know. Sell me something lighter.
You have absolutely no idea what aphotic paths are. But the tattoo...
Another time, perhaps.
Fuck, I still don't know who to show that photo to. Oh. Do you want to look at my photo?
Everything's still cool here, officer.
Where are you from?
It's a boring story, officer. Who cares about the past? I'm all business now. All revolution.
This man probably comes from Seaguy, sometimes known as the Apricot Suzerainty, an archipelago in the Samaran Isola.
You're from the Apricot Suzerainty. Yeah, right.
Apricot Suzerainty calls to mind an era when the Seaguy archipelago was colonized by Revachol. It's a bit of a slur, in other words.
So sorry, I didn't mean to say that. I meant that you're from Seaguy.
Very cool. I admire your awareness of our intertwined histories. It's super nice of you to apologize for colonialism. But the Apricot Suzerainty is a shithole. That's why I left.
Isn't it only a shithole because of Revachol?
If you say so, officer. I don't worry too much about politics. I'm an entrepreneur, you know. Whatever's good for business is good for me.
I'll leave you to it. It is 9 o'clock. Let us make our way to the apartment building and meet with our smoking man. What are you kids still doing outside? Do you have nothing better to do? There's our guy.
Gendarmerie, you found me.
Young man on the balcony gives you a bright smile before taking another drag from his cigarette.
His slender figure is backlit by city lights, its distant streets and motorways flashing like diamonds. It feels like a Friday. He seems to be in a good mood tonight. And his shirt is still unbuttoned.
Oh. We got your hint. Found the key right under that stone. As he looks at you, something sparkles in his eyes.
So tell me, are you here to make things right again?
He looks at me and something curious. I might be reading too much in. Let's see where it goes. Let's see what happens. That's what I'm aiming for. Yes.
Beautiful.
Nearby street lamp casts shadows on his chin, drawing out the slender
I have
cheekbones.
some good news for you. My Sunday friend is visiting me tonight. I told him about you and he'd like to say hello. Step in. He's already waiting.
Is it Friday tonight? It feels like a Friday.
Yeah, it does feel like the end of the week. Such gentle weather. Even the rain feels nice.
Leans over the railing and sticks out his hand to feel the rain. Why would I want to meet your friend?
Trust me, you do.
Alright. Very well, I'll talk to him. But first I want to talk to you. I have so many questions.
That's nice, but I don't have anything to tell you. It's my friend you're looking for, not me.
He takes another drag of his unfiltered cigarette and looks around. It's getting dark and the neighboring windows have lit up one by one.
Besides, I've got to run.
He's going to leave you alone again. That's sad.
Okay. Run where?
To the city. It's a beautiful night.
A man on high heels stumbles out of a basement club, music blasting over the entire district. It's chilly, and as the chemicals hit his nervous system, 1,000 shivers ripple through his body.
Why am I so insistent on talking to this guy? I'm not sure, but let's do it. Only if you promise we'll talk again, it's important.
Something flutters in the corner of the lieutenant's mouth as you're saying those words.
We'll talk. Just not tonight.
Brushing his hand through the hair.
Take care, alright?
Another disarming smile. Is this guy seducing me?
And he's gone again. Looks like it's becoming a theme for him.
There's something so different about him that I just... Is this a romance happening? There's something so different about him that I just can't put my finger on.
Different, of course.
There's something so... Yeah, that seems kind of... There's just something so mysterious about the way he talks and moves.
Something so mysterious about the way he talks.
Tenet squints his eyes, trying to hold back laughter. Very mysterious.
Very. Come on, detective. Let's go. We've got a potential witness to interview. His Sunday friend, remember?
Knocks at the apartment door before you. It would be very funny to just not do the interview. Quarterly business magazine. Empty ashtray. Governmental issues. Dishes soaked up in a pot. Flyers for underground parties. Exquisite canopy bed. Will you be pissed if I take a look inside things? Ooh. A plus logic hat. But I have very high logic as is. Maybe if I have to do like a logic check. Because having the encyclopedia helps. Tony cone-shaped hat looks like a beacon of Samaran wisdom. Its straw sticking out. I wonder, isn't the racist, the measurehead guy, isn't he Samaran or Sem? He might be something else, I can't remember. Thank God you can't really see people's reaction when they see you strolling around this incredibly insensitive headpiece. Insensitive bachelor party vibes. Is it insensitive because it's from a different culture, I guess? Not sure. Buckets of paint on a layer of old newspapers. No photo of the same apartment dated year 01. Party Dragon's silk robe. This sleazy silky bathing robe in vibrant blues feature a roaring dragon on its front, ready to take off into the night. A red belt has been provided for fastening. It's culturally insensitive, okay, but only for people who are not from Seoul. Okay, real Seoulites probably don't care. Ah, okay, got it. It's like wearing a kimono. Become the dragon. I don't need more electrochemistry. Electrochemistry is chiming in too often anyways. Just kind of curious about putting it. Look at that shit. Oh my god. Let's keep the coat for now though.
Officers of the Revachol Citizens Militia.
Man in business casual removes his
My name is
cufflinks.
Charles Vildrouin, and I am an official with the coalition government. I work for the Institute of Price Stabilité on assignment from Sur-la-Clé. I heard you talking to my friend outside. Very good. Super. I am here to assist you in any way possible. Ask me about the hanging.
No, first ask an innocuous personal question to get the interview off on the right foot.
Just want to take a quick look. 8 minutes. Hopefully that will click. Let's not talk about the clothes I stole. You know? I'm gonna point at the bed. Before we go on, I absolutely have to inquire about this wonderful canopy.
Oh yes, my friend has a great eye for these things. He refuses to tell me where it came from. It's a mystery. I believe they call this type of frame industrial. It's very good. That's really all I can tell you about it.
He forms a little rooftop with his fingers. Cold air sweeps in from the balcony.
Lieutenant takes out his notebook and nods to you to proceed.
What's an official like you doing in
The
Martinez?
coalition is only looking out for the price stability. Inflation is a killer, like a heart disease blocking the normal circulation of the economy. It must be controlled. The economy impacts the entire international community, which is why it requires international oversight.
Okay, but what are you doing here, in this apartment?
Well, I'm renovating it. It is an interesting project. The building used to be a 12-story skyscraper before the cannons took the top
12-story?
This, of course, happened when the coalition forces landed here. You could say I'm undoing some of the material damage the international community caused when we arrived here.
What is this international community?
La communauté internationale is what Revacholians colloquially call the coalition.
Okay.
In other words, the nations that stopped the disaster of the revolution.
And what do I call the coalition?
Your employer, technically speaking. The governing authority of Revachol. The RCM is but one part of this provisional administration.
Alright. So you're some kind of bureaucrat.
Yes, as I said before, I am a commissioner from Sur-la-Clé working for the Institute of Price Stability. This is one of the main projects of the Moral Intern.
The moral intern, right. Sur-la-Clé. Key, right? La clé. I believe the F is silent, fucking French, you know. Sur. For the key?
Wait, there isn't actually an Institute of Price Stability, is there? Or maybe there is. God, it's impossible to understand whether someone from the moral intern is joking or not.
What is the price stabilité?
It is the most important thing.
That doesn't tell me anything.
It's the central goal of any sound monetary policy. Maintaining the price stability is essential to maintaining high levels of economic activity, which is essential for maintaining high levels of employment, which is essential for maintaining the social stability.
Basically, it makes sure the price of bread doesn't change.
Fair enough.
Précisément. Too much inflation, bread becomes too expensive. Too much deflation, it becomes too cheap for bakers to produce.
Too cheap. Huh.
That's why the Institute of Price Stability works to keep inflation just below 2%.
Below 2% of what?
But not too far below. Too below is also bad. Below, but close to 2%.
You're not answering my questions at
The
all.
coalition believes in the importance of informing the public about the benefits of the price stability. Transparency is one of our principles. Would you like an informational pamphlet?
Sure, give me a leaflet.
A sound monetary policy is essential for addressing uncertainty. Stability is the raison d'être of the moral intern. It's the reason why I identify as a moralist. But oh, I don't have my leaflets on me today. That's too bad. You can always call our information line. Making information available is part of the moral intern's commitment to transparency.
I wonder if I can actually do that. I've heard about this moral intern before, but I want to know more.
It's the International Organization for Moralists, hence Moralist International. The Institute of Price Stability is just one of its many mind babies, as is the coalition.
This is kind of fun. So what I'm hearing is that we're moral intern bitches.
Doing one's job doesn't automatically make one anyone's bitch. Besides, there are more nefarious powers to work for than the moral intern.
Are you a moralist? I'm pretty sure he said he was.
Of course.
Am I a moralist?
Well, do you value freedom? Do you believe in a normal, stable world governed by democratic values?
But what is a normal stable
The
world?
Occident is part of the normal. Oranje, Sur-la-Clé,
Martinez doesn't seem very normal or stable to me.
Martinez? No. Martinez is something else.
What about the rest of Revachol? Is it part of the normal world?
Revachol is generally difficult. It's led by an interim government, which means it hasn't yet achieved full democracy. But they are working towards it. You're all doing very well here, relatively speaking.
This is fucking... Ooh, I'm being called out. It's like every... Because... I disagree with this. I disagree with this. I kinda disagree with this. It's like every time I'm talking to people, I'm choosing option D, none of the above. Is that moralism?
Is this option D usually the most reasonable answer?
Honestly, kinda. Yes, everything else is super extreme. It's like I'm living living with a bunch of lunatics.
Sounds like you're a moralist indeed, my friend. Welcome. Moralism is all about compromise and achieving the achievable. It's pragmatic, realistic, and level-headed. An ideology for a doer. Are you a doer, my friend? It looks to me like you are.
I guess I am. A doer. I'm trying to get things done, at least. Interesting. I'm unsure if the game itself has like a stance on this. It's like... Cause like the fucking thought cab... this thing was like... Fucking moralists don't have beliefs. They don't believe in anything. Centrism isn't not even increment. It's control over yourself and the world. This is like super critical of this sort of less extreme path. This guy seems to be, you know, he's like, yeah, that is reasonable. But it's hard to feel like the game wants me to take him seriously. Also, you have to consider, you know, the union men and the advanced racist, and like, by the union man I mean Everard Clare. The extremists don't seem to be doing very good things for the world either. I don't know. I don't know what the game is. If the game is trying to tell me something, or if the game is just trying to make me critical of the way I think. Which, you know, that's a fair sort of goal, I guess.
Now, enough of this delightful political interlude. Was there anything else you wanted to ask?
Tell me about Sur-la-Clé.
What's there to say? Sur-la-Clé is a modern, urbanized country that measures very high on the Human Development and Freedom Index. Mostly, though, it's known as the executive heart of EPIS.
Human Development and Freedom... Isn't there something similar in real world that UN is all about? I don't know.
Moreover, it is a great sponsor of less emerged countries. Revachol is only one of its many darlings whose progress it supports and cherishes.
Darling? That can't be an official designation.
What makes Revachol Sur-la-Clé's darling?
Because a great percentage of Revachol's culture hails from Sur-la-Clé. Its language, its people, its cuisine even. Or at least in the downtown La Delta area.
Tell me about Oranje.
Oranje is an exemplary nation who, as a core member of EPIS, contributes 28% of our annual budget. Next to Sur-la-Clé, Oranje is probably the most prominent member of the international community.
I don't remember what EPIS stands for.
As founding members, they are both very EPIS. Oranje carries a lot of political weight, while Sur-la-Clé takes care of the business side of things. Sur-la-Clé hosts the headquarters of the major EPIS institutions.
Okay, but outside of EPIS, what is Oranje?
Oranje's economy is one of the most advanced in the world. It has successfully transitioned from heavy industry to advanced services and generally acts as an engine for sustainable change in the international community.
But that didn't tell you anything about Oranje.
Can't you just talk like a normal person?
About what?
About Oranje. Just tell me what it's like there.
Oh, it's very urban and very well organized. Their streets are clean, their horse cars run on time, the people are polite and efficient. Like I said, they are an example for less emerged nations to follow.
Enough business, let's talk about something else.
Officer.
You actually witnessed the
Sorry
lynching.
to say I did, officer.
We can turn to the lieutenant and be like, this is just the break we've been looking for.
Detective. No need to jump to conclusions.
Fair enough. Start from the beginning, if you don't mind.
Officer, it's very difficult to describe what I saw that night. It was so surreal to me, like in a play.
He holds out his hands and blossoms his fingers, like a drama teacher setting the scene.
What do you mean, like in a play?
It was just so strange. I could barely comprehend what was happening. I was on the balcony when it happened, getting some fresh air. I remember that first they came in, carrying what looked like a body. And then I saw all the surrounding windows go dead, one by one. That's when I understood. I should not be seeing this.
Sounds like the victim was unconscious, or at least incapacitated. Well done, detective.
Who are they? Can you describe
I
them?
couldn't see their faces well, and there were quite a few of them. But they were very loud and very Martinez.
He pauses, looking for the right
Let's
wording.
just say that the laboring classes can get rather expressive with their profanities.
How many of them were there?
I couldn't tell you exactly. Less than 10. Maybe 8?
The lieutenant sends you a sharp look at the
Yes.
mention of that number.
I think we've kind of figured out that it wasn't the question of one really big guy. So I'm gonna just go for this. What happened
I
next?
went back inside.
Were you able to see anything from inside?
Officer, the yard was pitch black. There was nothing to see, but I could still hear their voices. They were threatening to kill that poor man.
Were they men? Women?
All men, I presume. But again, I couldn't see very clearly.
This doesn't matter. What happened next?
Well, that's the strangest part, officer. Nothing happened. It was oddly quiet for a public lynching.
What do you mean nothing happened? They lynched a guy.
Eventually, their shouts died down, and that was all. There were no gunshots.
No gunshots.
No celebratory shouts. No anything.
Why didn't you call the RCM?
You're right, of course. That is what one is supposed to do in such circumstances. I was simply in shock. I'm afraid I don't have anything else to add.
About what time was all this happening, approximately?
All I can say is that it was late.
You didn't check your watch?
My watch. Yes, now I remember. It was 30 minutes past midnight, give or take.
So let me get this straight. You didn't actually witness the hanging itself, did you?
No, I didn't see the corpse until the following day.
It seems this wasn't the break you were hoping for. I think we have everything we need. Thank you for talking to us, Mr. Villedroit.
Of course, anything I can do to assist the RCM.
Can you tell me about your friend?
Ah, my friend. My friend is a good young man. His family immigrated here from Kedra, and life has not been easy for him. But he understands the importance of education. He has taken his future into his own hands, and that's all that matters.
What's Kedra?
Kedra is a candidate member of APIS. But, between you and me, their potential membership is a more contentious issue.
What do you mean?
That it's never going to happen. They entered negotiations in 21, and it's been pending ever since.
What is this EPIS thing you keep talking about?
EPIS is a very special program developed by the Moral Intern to support certain Occidental nations. It began as a unified system of weights and measures, which proved to be a wild success. Nothing but kilograms and centimeters as far as the eye can see.
I see.
God, yes. Sweet standardization. The backbone of rationality and commerce.
Chill out, logic. Chill out.
It was such a wild success that we expanded it into an economic union for the processing of steel. Another success. And between you and me, the moral intern feels emboldened by this success. Emboldened to take EPIS to the next level.
Okay, but like, what does it stand for?
Why? It stands for progress and stability, like the moral intern as a whole.
No, what do the letters stand for?
It's been such a wild, extraordinary success thus far. We are very excited to take it to the next level.
You don't even hear the words I'm saying, do you?
Supranational political alliance. The United States of Occident.
Is it going to be like this place here?
You mean Revachol? No. It's going to have transparent democracy.
Is Revachol going to be part of
One day
EPIS?
to be a candidate member of EPIS, sure.
Except that candidate members never become full members.
Didn't you say that candidate members never become real members?
No. Candidate members do become members. Why do we even have the whole system in place if they don't? It just takes time. Time and evaluation. But we were talking about my friend here, not politics.
How did you two... I'm running over time, but let's finish this conversation. How did you two even become
How
friends?
did any of us become friends? Bad things happening on the Insulindian Isola? Oil platforms ablaze in the night? Civil wars lasting for years? Finally, the international community is forced to step in.
What are you talking about? No one becomes friends that way.
Contraire. It's how millions of people end up where they are, meeting the people they meet. It's how I came here, and my friend too.
You still haven't told me who he is.
Sorry. Who?
Your friend, the smoker on the balcony. We were just talking about him.
But I told you, officer. He's a bright young man here to pursue his education. Education is the foundation of our future, especially the arts. It is a cornerstone of our civilization.
Fine, but what's his name?
Officer, you have to understand. I can't give you his personal information. I'm sure you have your own methods and databases, right? Please don't put me in this situation.
So all you can tell me about him is that he's here to study the
He's
arts.
deeply enmeshed in the study of the fine arts, yes.
Which
She's a
arts?
Truly free spirit. She likes all the arts. Perhaps graphic design, printmaking, who knows? The world is open wide for a talented youth like him.
What are you doing in his apartment by yourself?
I'm just enjoying the view.
What view? It's dark outside.
Listen,
What? I'm not hearing anything.
the Insulindian Bay.
What about
This
it?
place used to be a luxury accommodation before the revolution. Apartments, of course, were much bigger then. A few walls have been added here and there, leaving some of the tenants without a private bathroom or a kitchen. But the million real view stays. You can't take that away.
I was asking about your
My
friend.
comes and goes. I'm sure you've seen him around. He's a busy bee.
A busy bee? What an odd choice of words.
A bit. I had something else in mind.
All ears, officer.
Thanks, got all I need.
Do you have everything you need from me? I'm afraid we won't have the chance to speak again once you leave.
Okay, we've asked everything. Thanks for the heads up, but my work here is done.
Of course. I'm sorry I couldn't be the break you were looking for. Good luck with the investigation.
And breakthrough.
The precarious world. How not to lose. It is impossible not to. The world is balanced on the edge of a knife. It's a game of frayed nerves. You're pushed on by numbers and punitive measures. Pain, rejection, and unpaid bills. You can either play, or you can crawl under a boat and waste away. Turn into salt, or a flock of seagulls. Your enemies would love that. Or you can fight. The only way to load the dice is to keep on fighting.
Keep on fighting. Critical successes and failure thresholds lowered by 1. I don't know what that means. I didn't know I could critical success. Working on the white morning. I'm not super interested in the Coldo Mamadakwa. Finger pistols 9mm. So there's way more thoughts than you can fit here. Oh well. Think it might be time to end the day pretty soon. We'll be doing that next time on Disco Elysium. See you later.